if you're suffering from an incurable disease, to be told that there's nothing that can be done and no one is doing any research into it is one of the worst things that we can possibly say. At least if I can say to people, there isn't yet a cure, but we're working on developing a cure through this clinical trial, it just changes their whole concept, it gives them hope. Choroideremia is prevalent in about 1 in 50,000 people all around the world, as far as we know. And these people go blind, it affects men, and the reason they lose their sight is because they're missing a vitally important gene which is at the back of the eye, and it's important for keeping the eye healthy. So what we're doing with our gene therapy research is that we're actually using a virus, a tiny viral particle, to deliver the correct gene back into the cells at the back of the eyes in these patients. The eye is a fantastic target organ for gene therapy because the genes that cause retinal degeneration are well documented. There are plenty of them, and we can know exactly what single gene to put back. The other thing is that we have a control eye, so we can look at the degeneration in one eye and see how it changes compared to the other. And although it's a little bit early to talk about the results that we've seen so far in terms of visual improvement have been very, very encouraging. The disease itself is relatively rare, but the concept of what we're doing, the technology, everything we're doing in this trial will be relevant to other causes of blindness, and we can think of retinitis pigmentosa, which is a disease that causes blindness in about 1 in 4,000 people in the UK through similar genetic mechanisms. And also potentially age-related macular degeneration, which has similarities to choroideremia in many ways, and it's a disease that causes blindness in 300,000 people in the UK and is increasing each year with the increase in the elderly population. One of the benefits of being in an academic research rather than a sort of a pharmacological company or something like that is that we can be open and collaborative with our work. There is no financial incentive for us in what we're doing. We're all working together for the same goal, and I think that makes a very, very good working environment. It's fantastic to see the realization of what I've been working on for many, many years. But we're not just talking about technology. I mean, I have patients in my clinic who've got choroideremia. They come in, they've been visiting me for 3-4 years. To see the expression on their face when they know that we're developing this clinical trial is something that I will not forget. Mothers with affected sons, people of working age, people of our age who are in the process of losing the very last remnants of sight, to suddenly know that there is potentially something out there. I mean, as a clinician, to be able to help people, particularly when it's something that has been up until this time been incurable, and that's something that I find very rewarding and very satisfying.